So, better today, which exercise we have to do?
Sir, I send you the photos.
Okay, send me. Are you sending, beta? Okay. Okay. Hmm. Should we start, beta? Hello. Hello. हेलो। बेटा प्रगति, आर यू रेडी? हेलो। हेलो।
Sir, I have sent photos.
Yeah, I looked it.
To father, my father will send.
Yes. So I got what topic are there. Actually, up to now we were studying path in rectangle and square. Okay. Now we have to study what is rectangle, what are its property, what is square, what are its property. Suppose it is rectangle. Okay. Then first thing is its opposite side are equal. Okay. Each angle is 90 degree. Basic things are you
Sir,
know.
you got photos?
Yeah, I received it. Should I start, beta?
Yes, sir.
So in this, we have to study area of all type of quadrilateral. Okay. Up to now, we were studying path on inside or outside rectangle and square. Okay. In last exercise. Now we have to study area of all type of quadrilateral. Okay. In that quadrilateral, first all of quadrilateral is a plane figure bounded by four straight line segment. Okay. So this is called a quadrilateral. So basically quadrilateral start from parallelogram, but we will deal first rectangle and square, then proceed. Okay. So this is both lengths are equal, up and down, and left, right, breadth are also equal. Opposite side are equal. Each angle are 90 degree in this rectangle. Okay. And there are two diagonal. There are two diagonal. Both diagonal are equal. Okay. Both diagonal are e- equal. Okay. So suppose this diagonal D, both diagonal are equal. So we have to here a triangle, right angle triangle. This is rectangle and this is diagonal D, and this is length, this is breadth. So diagonal will work as a hypotenuse, okay? And length and width will work perpendicular at base. Clear? Now, if it is right angle triangle, then we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem, what state? Hypotenuse square equals to length square plus perpendicular square plus base square. So here hypotenuse is diagonal D, perpendicular is B, and base is L length. Okay. So one most important formula in the length of diagonal of square is this. Okay. Got it? And
Yes, sir.
perimeter, you know well, 2L plus B there, and area, you know well, rectangle, length into breadth is there. Okay. This much, this two you were know earlier, and this is you learning new. Okay. So now we come to the point of square. I hope that rectangle is clear.
Yes, sir.
Now, square, we are coming to the point of square. Okay. There is a square whose all sides are equal. In square, each side are equal. Each angle are 90 degree. And the length of diagonal are also equal. Length of diagonal are also equal. Here also equal. This is diagonal D. And this is side. Some author write S, somebody write by A. Two alphabet used to represent side of square. Either you write side or write A. So I will prefer A because more author use A. Okay, each side are equal. So once again we get a right angle triangle in a square. Okay, whose again side
Yes,
is
sir.
an A and D. Which type triangle it will be? Can you guess? It is a right angle triangle with isosceles because two sides are equal. Okay. Again, applying same formula, Pythagoras theorem by Pythagoras theorem, PGT. Okay. What we get? Hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Okay. So hypotenuse is diagonal equals to perpendicular is also A and base is also A. So from here we get t square equals to 2a square. Otherwise, d equals to we get root 2a square. Okay. And since a is in square, so it will come outside root. So we write 2 root 2a, or we can also write d equals to a into root 2. In either way, we can write. So diagonal length of diagonal of square, how much? D equal to a root 2. Sometimes side you have to find for the square, then a equals to d by root 2. And if we know rationalization of denominator, then we can put d by root 2. And by rationalizing denominator in number system you have studied, I hope that. If you not, then we multiply by same number, then d root 2 by 2. Okay. So from here I am writing summary of this uh, diagonal how much? a root 2 or root 2 into a. Okay, and a equals to d by root 2 or a equals to d into root 2 by 2, or we can write root 2 into d by 2. Okay, so this is the summary about diagonal. And diagonal of rectangle are sorry, square are perpendicular. Both diagonal of square perpendicular. They bisect the angle. Diagonal bisect the angle. These two angle are equal. But in rectangle, diagonal are not perpendicular and they will not bisect angle. Okay, you getting better? In a rectangle, diagonal, the one diagonal are equal. Diagonal will bisect, but not perpendicular bisect. They are not perpendicular. Okay, here 90-degree angle not there. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so and diagonal do not bisect angle also. So here 45 not will be. But in the case of square beta, the diagonal are perpendicular to each other. They will bisect. They are equal. They bisect angle also. Okay. I hope that this much you got. Now perimeter of square is 4 times side for A. A represents side beta. And area of square is side into side. That is A square. Okay. And we know value of A, d by root 2. So one new formula we learn when we do square on both sides, then we get b square by 2. Did you get this much? When we do root square, then square and root will cancel each other. Got it? Then we will get 2.
Sir.
So when we did square of this, then numerator become d square and denominator root 2 become 2. So instead of area, we have one more formula, that is, this will be helpful, d square by 2. Okay. So sometime it will be helpful. Okay. And easy to calculate. Got it? Now rectangle and square done. Now we are coming to the point of parallelogram. What we are going to study? Parallelogram. So parallelogram is a quadrilateral whose opposite side are equal and parallel. Okay, its length is A and width is B. Okay, perimeter formula same will be 2 into A plus B. Okay, like rectangle. But one thing more clear here, in parallelogram, in quadrilateral, first come parallelogram. Parallelogram may be converted in rectangle or rhombus. Okay, and then square. So first is parallelogram. From parallelogram, two things comes. But when meeting over, then we join. Okay, I will complete this. Then we will start exercise. First parallelogram,
Yes, sir.
one side rectangle, another side is rhombus. Okay, remember this structure. And from
Sir, the meeting will be over after 40 minutes, no?
beta, but it started 11, na? So 10-minute notification came. So when it over, then rejoin. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So rectangle, rhombus, then square. Okay. So parallelogram we made I'm making a rectangle also. All figure I'm making. Here rectangle and here I'm making rhombus. And below I will make a square. What we will make?
Sir,
Beta, yes.
sir, rhombus can be square.
Rhombus cannot be square. Square can be rhombus. See, square is reverse going. Square is a rectangle also. Square is a rhombus also. Rectangle is a parallelogram also. Rectangle is a rhombus is a parallelogram also. Square, see, a square is rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram, all things. When we go from down to up, it follow all property. But when coming from up to down, it won't follow all property. Okay. So remember from here, each parallelogram are not rectangle, rhombus, square. Each rectangle are parallelogram. Each rectangle are not square. Each rhombus are parallelogram, but each rhombus are not square. Square is also rhombus, also rectangle, also parallelogram. So square possesses all properties. Now we have learned about the rectangle and square. We have learned about the rectangle and square. Now we will focus on the rhombus and parallelogram. Okay, this is the diagonal. Both diagonal are equal. When diagonal are equal, then we are drawing only one diagonal. Okay, in square, each side are equal. Each diagonal are equal. Diagonal are perpendicular. In rhombus, each side are equal.
Sir,
Beta. Any doubt? Then speak.
sir, sir, I didn't understood this.
This figure,
Rectangle. Yes, sir.
see, I'm again drawing. See, there is a parallelogram. Okay. From parallelogram, we can make two things first. Either we make rectangle or we make rhombus. Okay. And from rectangle or rhombus, we can make square. See, when parallelogram opposite side are equal, beta,
Yes, sir.
and parallel. In rectangle, opposite side are equal and parallel and each angle 90 degree. In parallelogram, angle are not 90 degree. Only opposite angle are equal. In parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. Okay. But when
Yes, sir.
these angle become 90 degree, it will call rectangle. In parallelogram, diagonal are not equal. In rhombus, diagonal are equal. When these two diagonal become equal, then parallelogram become rectangle. So what are
Yes,
situation in which a parallelogram can be rectangle? So the situation in which parallelogram can be rectangle are either each angle become 90 degree. When each angle of parallelogram are 90 degree, then it become rectangle. Got it?
yes, sir.
And otherwise, when diagonal of parallelogram are equal, then it become rectangle. There are two situations to parallelogram be a rectangle. Okay. What are situation? Either either each angle 90 degree, each angles 90 degree, or diagonal are equal. Diagonal are equal. Now you got
Yes, sir.
how we will get from
Sir,
rectangle.
means in rectangle, diagonals are not equal.
No, no, no. Diagonals are equal. In parallelogram, it is not equal. Whenever
Sir, means in
parallel,
rectangle, it is equal.
yes, in in rectangle, diagonals are equal. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So
Square?
we are in square also diagonal are equal. In rhombus, diagonal are not equal. So when we come to parallelogram to rhombus, then each side should be equal. Whenever each side should be equal, then rectangle become a parallelogram become rhombus. Okay, it is parallelogram and it is rhombus. Got beta? Whenever each side are equal, a
Yes, sir.
parallelogram, then it is called rectangle, rhombus. So there is only one situation to a parallelogram become rhombus. What is that? Each side should be equal. Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
And another property is that diagonal of rhombus are perpendicular. They are not equal. Diagonal of rhombus, there will be two diagonal, D1 and D2. They will be perpendicular to each other. This is diagonal 1 and this is diagonal 2. Diagonal 1 perpendicular to diagonal 2. Both diagonal are perpendicular to each other. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Now, come to the point of square. Square, see, I am making all four figures. This is a parallelogram. This is a parallelogram. And from here, I am making this side rhombus. What I am making? Rhombus. All sides are equal.
Rhombus.
It is rhombus. And here opposite sides are equal. Okay, from here we will make rectangle first, where each angle 90 degree and opposite side are equal. Okay.